What specific regrets have you got for Lauren?
Well, number one, the manner in which I left. I think that's quite clearly a mistake. When I did that, it was a bit of a panicked decision. I didn't feel any kind of connection, and then I was trying to clumsily rationalise it with checkboxes, and I was wrong. Lauren, I didn't fully consider your feelings in that process, and I made a mistake. It might not ever be something that you'll forgive, but I'm sorry nonetheless. Like, I mean that sincerely.
Thanks.
Good job. Just so I understand, Adrian left because he wasn't going to be a part of the promo.
No, I left because I was frustrated.
Adrian, I've got it on good authority that you gave an ultimatum. Either put me in the promo or I'll leave.
I did.
Was that any reason to hold the production or Athena to ransom?
I didn't hold to ransom. Ransom's not the right word.
Well, I think it is. I mean, you gave an ultimatum.
Yeah, I was frustrated. I was upset, and I had every right to be. Yeah, but anyways, like I said, in a day,
You left me, Adrian.
Yeah.
You left your ring. You told me you were only coming back if you were a part of that promo. And now you're deflecting once again when I'm telling you how I felt.
I'm trying to talk you.
Adrian, I've got to jump in because the way in which you're saying this is a real problem. You're not showing empathy. You're not giving her a sense that you understand. The bottom line is you weren't involved in the promo and you left. You threw the toys out of the cot and took off. You then left her hanging, didn't contact her. You then came into the dinner party all fired up and got defensive and essentially tried to go at anyone that came at you. And you're certainly getting defensive now. So what I'm feeding back to you, Adrian, is that you're not good at saying sorry. And that's a problem.
How are you going?
Oh, it just feels unreal, honestly. Like, I ride or die for people I love, and the fact that he's just backed me from the get-go, like, means the most to me, because that's, like, one of my, like, biggest values.
So if we just go rewind and look at that sentence that you just shared with us. I'm ride or die for people I...
Well, okay,
love.
can I just clarify? I'd like to clarify, like, in love is a different thing for me. But of course, like, 100%, he's someone that I do have love for, yes.
And is that love for him developing into falling in love with him?
I think we're on a good path.
I like it. And what about you, Dave? Where are you at feelings-wise?
Are you in love?
No, yeah, well, I care about her so much. And, yeah, I mean, those feelings are definitely there. They're, like, it's such an exciting feeling.
Athena, can we have your decision, please?
No, we don't need to die.
You know, like Confessions Week, when we all had to write letters? Adrian didn't write one line. He didn't do it. Anyways, I went through my drawer today and I read through it. And a big thing in all of this was my most significant milestones as a mum. And I think at the end of it, I wrote how being a mum, you have to put your child first. And now here I am being selfish, missing out on real milestones in the pursuit of love. I guess time will tell if I made the right decision or not. And coming on this experiment, how I felt today didn't feel worth being away from those very real milestones. So yeah, I wrote sorry, leave.
I just kind of want to hear, like, your side fully.
Yeah.
Just so I can better understand, like, what I'm dealing with.
Like, when I met you at the dinner, I was like, you're awesome, but I feel so sorry for you. I feel like you can do a million times better. It's like he's a difficult person.
Oh, I just okay, at the dinner party, and he said that to you, I was furious. Like, that's a huge issue for me. And then at the commitment ceremony, he was really doing his absolute best to try and put his best foot forward in front of the group.
Like, I just don't think it's going to last long because I don't know how long Elliot can
Keep up the facade, right.
I don't know why he's here. I just thought, like, coming back, he would be trying to save face or, like, redeem himself. Like, one of my friends was in a relationship with a narcissist for, like, 10 years. And what I have learnt from her is that, like, they don't actually have real feelings. So I do feel like Elliot is a narcissist.
Okay.
Would you say I'm masculine enough for you?
I'd say you're definitely masculine, but I don't know if you're, like, an alpha. I feel like with Clint, he definitely isn't an alpha male. He shaves his chest. Even things like this morning, you know, he's wanting to book in a spray tan and, you know, he got a spray tan and had, like, the paper G-string thing on, and I was like, I just don't think that that's masculine. I know that you feel like I'm, like, a bit of a dominant personality, whereas with an alpha male, I wouldn't feel that way. It kind of, like, softens me. Maybe just let your chest hair grow out, let the tan wash off, and I don't know. Just be really secure in your manhood.
Well, I might have to grow a big beard and, yeah, start drinking beers and, you know, maybe smash some beer cans over my head. I don't know if that's an alpha male.
Last on the board, our dearest Adrian.
That's really surprising.
We haven't really had much of a conversation, but I just know that he and I would clash. Paul, the fact that he's being so vulnerable is so attractive. And then we've got Dave. He's very emotionally available. He's tall, gorgeous, funny, loves a joke. He's respectful. It's pretty hard to top. So, yeah. Okay. So I'm putting you here. So you're obviously physically gorgeous. We can all see that. But the reason why I put these guys ahead is just because I feel that there's, like, a level of openness and a level of vulnerability that I haven't seen from you yet. So that's the reason for my decision.
Yeah, that's great.
Not upset.
No, I'm not upset at all. I'm glad I'm not last.
I actually brought up my son a few times, just randomly here and there, and that's actually true. That's me. Well, actually, of course she did. She's a fantastic mother. So how about we lose that attitude about her being a mother?
You're the only one
Yeah, no, I did not appreciate that at all.
When did I say
the fact that you just snided, she is the best freaking mum there is. How dare you? How dare you? I make comments about my son all the time.
Just lower the decibels.
No, how dare you? She is the best mum there is. You are ratchet. So you're fighting with these people, and it's never going to get through. You are a fantastic mother. You're a beautiful person. You give on a daily basis. You had so much light that you share it with everyone, and I don't see any of that light in you today. They are not good enough to be in your life. He is definitely not good enough to be in my nephew's life. And I would never, ever let him meet my nephew.
This aggressive and
I'm quite embarrassed for her.
You know,
You deserve more than this.
Actually, I don't need to listen to this.
pointless conversation.
It really is.
Yeah.
I think this is just a bit ridiculous. I'm done. I'm sorry.
No, I'm coming outside anyway.
Good. Make sure you leave the apartment.
Happily.
And actually pack
I'm
your
not even
stuff
arguing,
yourself.
you talking. Never even said.
Not really. I think today speaks volumes. Why would I want to say anything? I don't think you do
Speaks
either.
volumes about who?
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Or your sister?
Don't even try bring my sister into this. You might treat me like talk about her once and I'll come at you. It could have gone very differently. We could have all just sat
What did your
there
sister do?
and had defend me. That's what she did. She defended me.
I'm actually quite embarrassed.
No,
for
I'm
your
not.
sister.
I'm embarrassed for you. I'm embarrassed for you. Leave.
I have no reason to get embarrassed.
Cool, I'm embarrassed for you.
You should be embarrassed.
I'm embarrassed for you.
I hope
I'm
you guys,
embarrassed for you.
I hope your sister
I'm
reflects.
embarrassed for you. Guess what, mate? I don't have to listen to you anymore.
How old are you again?
Blah,
How
blah,
old are
blah.
you?
You know what? I don't care.
How old are you?
I really don't, Adrian.
How old is your sister?
How old are you, mate?
How old is your sister? I'm just asking, how old is your sister?
How old are you, mate?
Your sister's
How old are you,
making
mate? How old are you, mate? I don't have to listen to you anymore. I've listened to
Sister's
you
making
this
comment.
whole time. And to be honest, I don't need to anymore. Please.
Obviously, you sleep together. Yeah? So keep it PG. Nieces and nephews and kids are watching this.
I don't know if I want to hear it.
I don't know, my sister's here. I'm like, what are they like?
Okay, just answer the question. Yes, we've been intimate.
The sex life is good. The French, the French are pretty good.
No, we can't complain about that.
This is something I've never shared with anyone before. The story goes back to when I was 9 years old. My younger sister, Bridie, had been experiencing some unusual symptoms and was diagnosed with type 1 diabetes, and she fell into a coma. The news hit us like a ton of bricks. My mum burst into tears, which inevitably led to me joining her. It felt like it was the end of the world. This continued for what seemed like forever. The impact this memory has on me is I never want to be overwhelmed by emotion. Like anyone, I feel things. I just do my best to identify and understand it rather than be controlled by it.
What is this? Why are your hands on your head?
This was the perfect opportunity for him to just tell me something, anything, and he chose nothing. I just don't think that he has the capacity to even look at himself or think about his life in a way that's more than just a surface level. Like, he just cannot find it within him to give me anything more. I didn't feel that I had gained an additional understanding of you, Elliot.
No matter how you look at it, this is me opening up.
I've seen sides of you that I don't like. My walls are up. I don't
Okay.
trust you.
So your walls are up.
100%. Are you
Yes.
kidding me?
Okay, well, that's
the
all
way
I was
you
trying to
spoke to
agree on.
Lauren that night at the dinner party,
Yeah, okay.
the way you spoke to other people, the way you conducted yourself, I don't trust you. It's not just like one thing. It's like multiple things that have all compounded now.
Yeah.
And the tasks are just the cherry on top. I literally came in here and told you how your letter made me feel and you blew up. So I don't want to sit here and argue. This is giving me a headache. My neck hurts.
So you're doing
We
the
are
same
just
thing
going
as last
around
time.
in-
No, we're not.
we're
We
going
just
around
got
in
to this
circles.
thing about how you don't
Don't
trust
raise your voice at me.
Literally just.
Do not raise your voice at me.
Just
I've had
screaming in my
enough.
face
I'm
then.
not screaming in your face. I'm setting a boundary. I have been so civil with you, and now we are going around in circles, and you are being unreasonable, and I will not tolerate it.
This is so civil.
No, I've had enough.
This is so civil.
I've had enough. Good luck, Elliot.
Where you guys at the moment, Athena?
We're in separate apartments.
Right.
Oh.
Unfortunately, we had a really upsetting friends and family catch up. Ours went for less than 10 minutes.
Oh, shit.
His sisters, they asked me, what does showing up look like to you? Because Adrian has shown up for you more than he has any other partner. You're not recognising the good, you're only pointing out his failures. I haven't even pointed out his failures at this point. I haven't even said anything at this point. I couldn't even
That's not how it
articulate a
went.
conversation. The reason why that upset me so much is because if you see a future with someone, why would you want to alienate them against your friends and family? I think just at the end of the day, there was a lot of false promises made by Adrian to me at the commitment ceremony,
And
and
was it?
he didn't mean any of it because his actions speak louder than words. And there was
Okay.
no reconciliation on your end.
Okay.
There was no redemption week on your end. If anything, I'm actually confused as to why you wrote stay because it doesn't feel like it was for me.
Okay.
I mean, this is the very key question here, isn't it? Because we challenged him and said, Athena's written leave, you're saying stay, so you're going to have to up your game here.
On the couch, though, you said it's my turn to show up. So
When?
how did you show up
Yeah,
this week?
yeah.
You sat on the
Wait,
couch.
Show
So
win.
Did you see a change in his behaviour?
Yeah, okay, perfect example. Yes, perfect example.
how have you shown
How
up?
have you
So,
shown
yeah,
up?
so
Like,
perfect
she's not
example,
seen
right?
it.
We went for a walk. I said, hey, come for a walk together. So that was me trying to make an effort.
I've been showing up. I asked Athena to go for a walk. What? That's... Wow. Are you joking? How aren't you married already?
And then so I said, let's watch a movie tonight.
Did we watch a movie?
Yeah, because we finished late at 10 o'clock and we got tired. And then
So you didn't?
yeah, so we didn't watch a movie that night because it was late. And then I messaged her and I was just like, oh, hey, let's go for dinner. So we can sort of come to terms. No, she came in late.
Have you guys gone out for a nice dinner?
Yeah, of course. So
You haven't once this whole time?
Yeah, we have.
No, we haven't.
We went to Nando's.
Plot twist. Yeah, we went to Nando's together. What's wrong with Nando's?
Adrian, if your siblings reckon this is the most you've shown up in a relationship, then you must have just been breathing in your other ones. That's
what?
So we had to do the, it was like an intimacy.
Yeah, sexual desires. And it was just like, all those questions are great, but they're probably more suitable in potentially a few weeks or a few months for us. You know, it's like talking dirty to each other for a minute. Like, I tried it this morning, but...
Try and pick it up again.
but I said, just the way she was spreading her toast, it was just so erotic. But nah, that's a joke. Nah, she doesn't have toast anyway.
I was very disheartened when Elliot told me his story about his sister, because in telling me that story, you didn't mention anything at all about how the story impacted you. Like, I didn't learn a single thing about you. And all I know is that your sister has diabetes now. She has to be on medication. I got nothing from it.
V, can I just ask, do you think that maybe that was Elliot trying to be as deep as he could in that moment?
Listen, it
and
could
it maybe
possibly
wasn't
be.
as deep as you wanted it, but
It
that
could
was his
possibly
reality.
be. I agree, and that's what I said when I came back into the room. I said to you, maybe that's all you've got. But at the time, I was disappointed.